Okay, so welcome to this class, guys. I'm here with, actually, I feel really lucky today. I have three students, Alina, Joan, and Anne, and they're going to help me talk about something. It's like a simple little thing that we can learn quickly, and it's graded, it's useful. It's actually going to change your score. If you get this right or wrong, it's going to contribute to the score you get in the writing. So, guys, can I ask you if you can all see my screen here? Can everyone say yes or no? Do you see this here? Just a Word document. Does everyone see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic. So let's start with a little bit of an introduction. If in my classes, I just want other people to speak. I don't want to be the one talking all the time. So let's go to Alina. Could you tell us about OET writing? Like, what's it like? What is this exam like?
Oh, mostly it is the letters from the GPs or referral letters which we have to write. Yeah, that's it.
It could be a referral. I agree. This is a very good answer. Now, Joan, it's if you guys are nurses and doctors here, I think today, so it's going to be a referral. It's going to be a transfer
Transfer,
or
discharge.
discharge. These,
Discharge.
these are the three official types. I know who's the doctor here, sorry. Doctor is it Alina?
Alina.
You're the doctor, yeah? So you would usually write a referral,
Yeah.
okay? Most doctors write referral letters like 90% of the time. You see that. But it's possible you're going to write a discharge. It's
Yeah.
possible you write a transfer. You should practice them all, okay? Nurses here, Anne and Joan, you will normally write what?
We will write a discharge letter.
Again, 90% of the time, if you just look at the examples for nurses, they're all discharge letters. You look at the examples for doctors, they're all referrals. Now, it's not guaranteed, so you should practice all three types: referral, transfer, and discharge. If you join SET, we always practice these three. If you're a pharmacist or other professions, they have more. They have more types. So you guys are lucky that you only really have three, okay? Now, in this exam, it's graded on something called, well, let's talk about timing actually. Alina, what time do we have to write OET? What's the maximum time that we have? Anne, Joanne as well. What's the timing of it?
I think it's 40 minutes. Okay.
45. 40.
Well, you're both right. You're both right. It's 45 minutes in total. And what happens at the start, everyone? Can I write straight away, Joanne?
No. No.
No,
It's
No.
5 minutes reading only, right?
Reading.
reading.
Yeah.
Then there's 40 minutes writing.
Right.
So these are some very basic things about OET writing. You get three letter types if you're a nurse or a doctor officially, and then if you're other professions, there's other types. The exam itself is 45 minutes in total, but you're getting 5 minutes of just reading, and then you're getting 40 minutes of just writing. They're grading many things in this exam. You're graded on many things. I won't go through it all, okay? You are graded on many things. One of the things, though, which I find almost funny because it's not difficult, is layout. You're actually graded on layout. So what is layout? Joanne, do you know what we mean by layout? You've done the exam before, I think you told me. What is letter layout? If you're not sure, we could have Anne or Alina. Do you guys know?
Okay. Layout is, I think my microphone was off. Sorry.
I don't know, no worries. So what is the letter layout? What is this?
It's like how you arrange your letter from address downwards to finishing.
Exactly.
From address, your paragraphs.
It's the address. So I have a little thing here I'm going to use. Guys, it's the really easy things that anyone can learn and quite quickly. You can learn this really quickly if you don't know it already. I think a lot of people, even though it's really easy, a lot of people have doubts about this. Many of my students get a bit anxious they're not 100% sure, like, am I doing this right? So today I'm just going to give you officially, I'm an official OET teacher. I'll give you the full thing. Okay? So, what is going at the start, Anne, of a letter layout? What is going at the very beginning? What is this? Anne, you can put your microphone on if you want. Alina, this is the what?
The date.
Of
Date.
course, it's the date, isn't it? Now, but here's the interesting thing for me. Joanne, does it have to be here, or is there another place that it can be, according to OET? Does the date have to be at the top?
Yeah, it depends. It can be at the top one, or you can start, or it will come at the bottom.
At the bottom here?
No, like where your arrow is showing.
It can go, well, it can go here.
Yeah,
Okay.
just after
Yeah.
the address.
So I remember my OET training, okay? When they actually taught me this when I was training to do OET, and they said, look, dates above or below the address. Okay. So just doesn't matter. You choose. What about Alina? Can you tell me? We said this is the address, but is it only the address? It's not only the address.
No, it's the doctor's name, or like where we are referring. It's their names and
Yeah.
address.
It's not always a doctor, is it? So let's say the reader's name.
Recipient.
The person.
Yeah,
the reader's
readers.
name. Okay. So I know this is very small, but it's just an example, guys. This is Mrs. Jackson. She's our reader. Okay. So this is very basic things. What's below this? Anne, do you want to tell us? Or Joanne? This one?
Yep. Okay. It's actually
Salutation.
the salutation
How your
and
address.
Okay, fantastic. Let's just have Anne. Anne, it's the did you say salutation?
yes,
Is that right?
yes, the salutation and
Salutation, yeah.
reference.
Some people say greeting. So it's just the same thing.
Greetings.
So
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
it's the same. So salutation, yes. Now, here's a slightly tricky question. Joanne, if I have the name, right, I can say, Dear Mrs. Jackson, or whatever, or dear. Sometimes if it's a professional, if this person is a doctor, guys, it's better, and a female, better to say Ms.
Yes.
Okay, this is the professional one. Okay, because if this is a professional person, it doesn't really matter if she's married or not. That in English, we try to be more sort of neutral with this. Does that make sense, guys? So try and use Miss rather than Mrs. This is a real letter. One of my students wrote this. So Mrs. Okay, fine. Better, Ms. All right. Now, what's below the salutation? Joanne, could you help us with what's below the salutation? What are we putting there? Joanne, if you can, the microphone, sometimes I'm muting those if there's some noise. So Joanne, do you want to put your microphone on? Go on.
Okay, it's about the patient's name and the age.
Okay, so is there any variations of this? Is there anything we need to know about that? Is it always patient name and can I always do the age, or is there some other thing I can write if I want? Can I write the date of birth, guys, if I want?
Yes.
Yes.
If the
If you
okay.
if you know the date of birth in the case,
Exactly, Joanne. Now,
it's
guys,
not.
whatever they give you, write it down. Sometimes you only get the date of birth. Well, don't calculate the age, right? Don't waste your time. I had a doctor who was calculating the age. Fine. Maybe it's only 10 seconds, but you don't need to do it. Just write down what is given and focus, guys. This is where we're getting most of our grade, right? Most of it is the body paragraphs. The letter layout is graded, of course. It's crazy to me that it's graded. It is graded, but not very heavily, right? Most of your stuff is coming from the body paragraphs, of course. All right, now, does anyone have any doubts about this RE? Sometimes my students in SET, we do writing classes every day, and we write letters together. People are always asking me about the RE. Do you guys, should it be like this? like this, like this. Which one's correct?
The middle one?
The middle one.
Middle
Yeah, pick the
one?
middle one.
Honestly, I think they're all fine. It doesn't matter. Again, I told you, people, it seems like it's important, but I've seen RE in real letters. I've seen the middle one. Probably the middle one's the most common. I agree with you guys. That's like, you see that more often. But you can do ref. You can do two capitals. It doesn't matter, okay? This is, if you want to do the most normal thing, it's this one, okay? Now, end of the letter. End of the letter. This is the only thing that really is, maybe you can make a mistake, really, if you're not sure. Anne, the end of the letter is here. This is called the sign off. Okay.
Yes.
Now, do we always write the same thing, or does it change? What should I write here?
Well, according to what I've read before now, if you know the name of the reader, you can say yours sincerely. But if you do not know the name of the reader, you write yours faithfully.
Is that right, guys? If I know the name, if I have the name, I'm saying Mrs. Jackson. Is that right, guys?
Yes.
Everyone
Yeah.
agree?
No.
Yes. So sometimes in the past, people say, if you know them, like, well, what does that mean? Like your best friends, you have a drink together. It's not like that. What it means is if you have the name, okay? Because to know someone is very, what does that really mean? It's very general. If I have Mrs. Jackson, then I'm saying yours sincerely. Very, very simple. Okay. But if I don't have Mrs. Jackson, I agree, guys. I'm saying yours, everyone, yours
Faithfully.
Faithfully.
faithfully. Okay, I'll put it in red. Commas. You can have the commas or not. Doesn't matter. There's these commas here. Okay. What do I say for the salutation, though? Alina, if I don't have the name, what do I say? I can't say, dear Mrs. Jackson. I don't have the name. What should I say? Alina, what do you do in your exam? No name.
Yeah, no name, sorry, what?
If
I
I have
don't
no
understand.
name,
Yeah.
okay, if I have no name, what do I write after the word dear? Because in the case notes, sometimes they don't give you the name of the reader. Sometimes you just have that.
It will be like where to send the letter, and I will address it likewise.
The address, dear 19
No, not the address.
Jackson
Whom
Street.
to address the letter.
It's a nice try, but actually there's a phrase that we use when we don't have the name. Can anyone help her? What do we say if we don't have the name? Anyone here? She's on the right path. Anyone? Dear Alina, Joanne, I'm not doing the exam. You guys are. So tell me, have a guess. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. What do you guys think?
Can you say dear colleague?
See, there's more than one thing. Dear colleague, okay. I'm going to say no, but it's not a terrible suggestion. Sounds okay to me. It sounds very professional, but it's just not the normal. Look, language is so full of random things, isn't it? Like cultural things. Dear colleague sounds very polite to me, right?
And what about hello?
Hello.
No.
Not hello, but why not? Why not?
Hello.
I'm learning Spanish is my second language, and every day I'm thinking, why is it like this in Spanish? And sometimes you just have to say because that's the way they want to say it. In English, the way that we want to say it is dear sir, or
Yeah, sorry.
what is it?
I forgot.
Madam.
Madam.
There's that one. Some of my students just say if it's a doctor, dear doctor,
Yeah.
or dear nurse, or something like this. But I think probably sir or madam, again, it's more natural. It's probably what a native speaker would say without thinking. It's probably what they teach you in schools. This kind of thing might be taught in schools.
Yeah, but what if you don't know if they are a sir or a madam? Like you don't know, like with their name, you wouldn't be able to know if they are a sir or madam.
Well, it means dear man or woman. What do you
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like sir, like I know that means knight, doesn't it? But it's something we say, okay? It doesn't really have any. We wouldn't. I would never call you madam. You people in this class, you're women, right? I'd never say, excuse me, madam. Sounds very strange. But in a letter,
Okay.
it sounds very normal.
Yeah.
These are the
Oh,
strange
okay.
things.
You're
Yeah.
trying to say dear sir / madam, right? Not
Ah,
just
well,
one of them.
slash means madam. Slash means or.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah.
they're the
Okay.
same.
I grab now.
Yeah, and if you prefer the slash, I think that's fine. It sounds good to me. Okay. So I remember I said to you guys, this is graded. So it's crazy, but you're doctors and nurses. This is not a complicated thing for you. Just remember this. There is one thing to tell you. The salutation. Does it always go below? Sorry, does this always go below the salutation? Or is it possible to put it above the salutation? Can I put
It
it
can be both.
Above.
here? Is it
Yeah.
possible?
Yes,
Yeah.
it can be both. It can be either way, or
Exactly.
either on top or below.
Exactly. And again, a lot of my students they get worried because they see an example online and they go, "Oh, that's different from the way I'm doing it." The truth is you can put the patient's name above the salutation if you want. It's your choice. Same with the date. The date can go below the address if you want. It's your choice. Okay? Those are not mistakes. Apart from that, though, it has to be like this, guys. All right? Can I tell you one other thing my students are always saying to me, always doubting? I feel like I can guess what you might be thinking here. Commas. Do I need commas in the address?
No.
No.
This is a very good answer, right? You can put commas in the address, not the name, right? Not here, but you can, if you want, put them. Does everyone see this comma here? High Street, comma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you're talking about the street and the location, you can put them, but you don't need to. So my advice is just forget about commas in the address. You don't need it, right? So again, save your energy and your mental strength for the body paragraphs. This is where, it's a big challenge here. Don't worry about commas in the address. Also, don't worry about commas here, guys. You can put them at the end. You see this one? You can do that if you want, but it's not needed. My advice, just write the address, write the reader's name, no commas, focus on body paragraphs. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to tell them something really important now about the introduction paragraph, this one, the most important thing. If you want to know what that is, if you're watching on YouTube, just check below this video. You can follow the link and sign up, and you'll be able to watch. You'll be able to find out what this is. Okay, but I'll say goodbye, people on YouTube. Hope it was useful. If you want to know more about the layout,